let's go. 2025 is coming up. We've had a few weeks of pre-season now. First and foremost, how are you feeling? It's your fourth one now. You're not a junior anymore. How does it feel?
No, I'm definitely feeling good. I think coming in with a bit more experience, you sort of know how to attack the pre-season, and you've had a couple under your belt. I definitely feel like I can attack it the right way, and it's exciting to see what we can do next year.
A few weeks ago we had pre-season camp as well as community camp. Talk us through what was involved in that.
Yeah, we just went down to Bright just to sort of focus on connection and just build, deeper relationships with all the boys. I think it was unbelievable, like all reports from everyone saying it was great fun, like I had a great time. I think from coaches to staff to players, like it's a beautiful place as well. We did a fair few activities, like there was one day we were involved in sort of an amazing race setup where we did a hike, we did some physical challenges, some mental challenges, so it was really fun, it was challenging. I think everyone enjoyed it a lot.
It seems like you were a bit of a leader in your orange team. How'd you find that?
No, it was great fun. It's a good challenge. I think, as you said, it's my fourth pre-season now, coming into my fifth year, trying to become a bit more of a leader. So it was good to have that sort of challenge. And there was a few other boys sort of in the same similar position as I am. Just it's good to, build those sort of skills. And yeah.
Is that something that you've come into this year being like to the coaches, this is what I want to develop, or is it something that they've been like, we can see that you have the potential because you've been here for a few years?
Yeah, I think it was sort of a bit of both. I think it was sort of a bit from their end, and then it was also I want to add another level to how good of a player I can sort of be, and just always looking to improve, and they're happy to sort of help and provide that. So I was just pretty honoured to get the opportunity to sort of get that little challenge of being a leader.
Any times where you were leaning off a few of the older boys to try and see how they kind of show their leadership skills?
Yeah, definitely. I had Gorney in my group, which is great. He's obviously our skipper, he's sort of the best example to have. But I think one thing he's always done as well is just bounce your ideas off everyone else and sort of don't just try do it all yourself, which was a really good tip. So it was easier to do it like that. You can sort of get tips and ideas off everyone else how to attack something. So yeah, it was a great challenge, but I found it very fun.
And I think Goody spoke in a few of the BTS clips that we've released now, just to talking about what success looks like for each group. What are some of the things that you learned speaking with the different groups about what the Ds look for in success?
I think the main one was just you can find success in different ways. Sometimes you might come last in a challenge or something, but it's also the learnings you had along, and you find success from that because you learn and grow. So I think everyone had similar things like the communication and how connected we were and how involved everyone was, everyone chipping in, because it's not just up to one or two people, it's up to the whole team. So I think success can come in many different ways, and whether you come first or last, you sort of just build off of that and you learn and you grow.
In terms of who impressed you the most so far, on pre-season camp or on Goshes, is there anyone that's really standing out? We've got a few new demons as well.
Yeah, one of the ones that stands out from the few new ones is Harvey. He's been elite, he's hit the ground running. Aiden Johnson's come in with real intent, and he's going to be great for us up forward. And then we've got Xavier, who's working through his little injury at the moment, but he's got around the boys and they all fit in very well. And then some of the older boys, you got Track, you got Vines, you got Clary, sort of the stock standard, but Cozzy's just taken it to a new level this year. Even out there today, it's just amazing to see what he can do. And I could go on and on. There's so many good players who have come back in elite nick. So it's exciting, it is.
Looking ahead to 2025, obviously you'll be in that forward role, so first pre-season in that forward role. Looking back now at that decision to make the move, how do you feel about that decision, and do you feel more excited about this year knowing that you're going to be in one position? Yeah,
it was definitely exciting because it was sort of just a sudden move last year, but when it happened it was exciting, it felt fresh. I felt like there wasn't much expectation, so I could sort of go out there freely, but having a pre-season under the belt where I can sort of get a bit of more forward knowledge, a little bit more of nuance about me, I think that'll be very good, and hopefully I can just build off what happened last year. But it's exciting, and I really enjoy it down there as well. We got such a good group, we're young as well as sort of the key forward point of view, so it's exciting to see what we'll do. And you've got a new forward coach in Chappie. How are you finding working with him? You obviously would be used to working with him having come from the back line, but how's it been on a different end of the scale? Yeah, Chappie's unreal. Obviously, as you said, I work with him when we're down back, but his knowledge around the game and the way he sort of teaches it to all of the boys is just very good, and it's very clear. Everyone has a lot of clarity in what they need to do, and I just feel like everyone's sort of taking on board the new sort of forward roles that we've got going on. And yeah, as I said, he's very good at how he puts it across to us, so it's exciting to see what we'll do with him.
New switch for you is actually number 10 as well. So a new position last year and now a new number. How special was it to be able to take on a number that was, formerly a beloved teammate?
Yeah, I mean, it was an absolute honour. I was very close with Gussie, still am. And I lived with his parents for the first couple of years I was down here as well. So to get that number, I mean, it's a huge honour. Everyone knows what Gussie was to the club and the person he was on and off the field. So it's just, yeah, I mean, for them to sort of have me in mind to give me the number, I mean, I was very happy with it, and I just hope I can do it proud.
Heading into the Christmas break, I'm sure everyone will be gearing up to come back strong in January, but what do you think the overall feeling is amongst the group heading into next season?
I mean, it's excitement. I know we didn't have the year we wanted to last year, and you can just see a lot of hunger and competitiveness, especially when we come back. There's so many boys who've come back with just, I think there's a fire in the belly. And I mean, it'll be interesting to see how we go next year, because I mean, we can come back and we can be training the house down, which we are. We're going very good. But I mean, it's just we don't know where we're at till we play that first game, so it's just a lot of excitement, I feel. We're very eager.
Want to see more from the Ds? And don't forget to subscribe up here.